Heya and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So, earlier today they posted out that all dungeon loot was disabled, and now after the maintenance and the patch, which was for some actually quite large, they introduced new rewards to the dungeons. These being the end chests that you find within your queued content. So, Cryptic Studios refer to it as Dungeon Premium Drops. And these drops have a certain drop chance, essentially based on the odds of that item dropping or not, depending on the harder or longer the content may be compared to the other types of content in that same selection. Now, these premium rewards can be obtained from any of the end chests, excluding the ones which you would find while leveling your character. This being all the queued content that you would find in these queues here. If you press your K, you can see all of the different dungeons here, the skirmishes, and the trials. Now, they have rejigged and changed things up a little bit. Some things will remain the same. So, I'll go through the list of things that they have now added. And yes, you may have seen from the title, they have added legendary account-wide mounts to our loot tables. This, I guess is okay, at least at this point. Now, legendary mounts are actually fairly dirt cheap to obtain. Well, at least to upgrade purple ones to legendary is effectively having a legendary mount, and thus it's very cheap. It's actually only costing 750 Astral Diamonds as it currently. Along with you having a chance at dropping a legendary account-wide mount, you can obtain things like companion upgrade tokens, mount upgrade tokens, even Astral Diamonds, like refined Astral Diamonds, not this rough Astral Diamond nonsense. Of course, you will still be able to obtain those in the chests. Along with that, we can even obtain Tradebars in our chests now, along with wards, which we used to be able to obtain as well in the past in certain select dungeons. You might see dropping a coal ward or a few preservation wards. We can now also drop scrolls of they listed here as Raised Dead and Raised Dead Team. I'm assuming these are just Scrolls of Life and Scrolls of Mass Life. This is definitely a bonus, as there were only very few dungeons that would actually drop these, and they were extremely rare. Hopefully we'll see these to be a little bit more common. Top of this, we should be able to obtain Stones of Health. Both of these items, the scrolls and the stones, are very high demand consumables for Neverwinter, especially for endgame players. Along with this, we shall see the irregular drops of mounts and companions from ranks between common all the way to rare. This is nothing really new. We have always seen those also drop throughout all different types of dungeons. And it seems now we can even obtain a 36 slot bag. This bag being pretty much nearly top tier bag. I believe the top tier bag is 42 slots. So essentially all these items, excluding the legendary mounts, will unfortunately be bound to your account. You will be able to trade them between your different characters, but you won't be able to go ahead and sell them. Now, this is kind of a bummer. We used to be able to sell those mounts and those companions, and now it seems we won't be able. So in essence, this is sort of a nerf. However, it is a decent buff with the ability to be able to claim those legendary mounts. These mounts will be account-wide, and you will be able to trade them and sell them to other players. Along with this, they have dropped some news that we will be getting a new event, Dungeon Delver's Delights, where we will have essentially our chances doubled with these premium drops within dungeons. I'm looking forward to finding out which types of dungeons are best to farm for these certain rewards. I assume those chances are pretty low. However, looking at lockboxes as they are currently, the chances seem to have gone well up. Perhaps they've done similarly with our chests in our end dungeons. Anyway, we can only really see by testing. So with this exciting news out there now, and they have finally confirmed what is actually in their loot tables, this is actually pretty good. It was just terrible having to play that guessing game of what and where and when, like which dungeon you would have to farm for this, which dungeon that. Yes, it's pretty actually nice having different dungeons to be having selective loot tables, but them not being transparent in what is actually in those loot tables can be very frustrating, as it just leaves us players guessing. You just have to trust the word of somebody. Oh, I got a Cold War running FBI. Oh, I got a Exuna running Tower of the Mad Mage and whatnot. You end up, just guessing at what you can get when and where. So hopefully this is somewhat good news, and hopefully they will go ahead and improve this even more, giving us better rewards. So if I presented this well, consider leaving the video a like, and if you're new around here, consider subscribing, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.